Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and for today's video, we are doing something a little different. It's the end of October, and I decided I'm gonna do like monthly recap type things. I've seen a bunch of these on YouTube, I'm gonna put up a few. Definitely go check them out, these are all great channels. And let's get started and look at what I watched and see what I liked and see what I hated. If there's any, we'll see. Starting on October 1st, I watched the long-awaited Taxi Driver. I have been meaning to watch this for so long, and I give it a 9.9 out of 10. 10 out of 10s for me. I have to fully be connected to the story and really invested in it, and although Taxi Driver is such a masterpiece, there was definitely just like one disconnect I had with it, so I can't give it a 10 out of 10, but oh my god, it was so good. I thought Robert De Niro was amazing, Martin Scorsese's direction was incredible, the score to this movie was one of the most amazing scores, definitely a top 5 for me, cinematography amazing, and overall a really great watch. Now on October 2nd, I last minute decided to rewatch Annie Hall. Something you should know about me is I hate rewatching movies. I love seeing something new and fresh, but I don't know what it is. I just really wanted to watch Annie Hall again. It kind of popped in my head and I wanted to watch it again. I did a video about it right after I watched it. I wrote the script the day after, and I love Annie Hall. You can go check my video out about that, but 10 out of 10, such an amazing movie, and if you want to hear my full thoughts and opinions, definitely go check out that video. On October 4th, I watched Glengarry, Glen Ross, and it was adapted from a play. I love the screenplay, but there are definitely some elements that are a little outdated, but other than that, I thought it was very funny. I thought that Jack Lemmon was literally amazing. He stole the show, and I can't wait to watch more movies with him in it. And I thought Al Pacino was amazing. Gonna be honest, not the biggest fan of anything he was in the 90s. I just am not. But I thought he was really good in this, so that's exciting. On October 8th, I watched Gladiator. Oh my god, this movie was so good. It was kind of a last-minute decision. I give it a 9.4 out of 10. The acting was amazing. Russell Crowe was amazing. Joaquin Phoenix, even though I hated his character to an extreme, very much so hated him, but he was great. I loved the pace, I loved the costume. It didn't feel like a long movie, which is really nice, and it was really entertaining throughout. I honestly loved it. On October 9th, I watched Ex Machina. I honestly don't know how I feel about this one. I thought Alicia Vikander was so good. Literally incredible. She stole the show. And I thought the framing and cinematography were breathtaking along with the score. It just gave the film an overall offbeat, unsettling feel to it. So I give it an 8.5 out of 10. I think on a technical level it was really well done. I just didn't really like it that much. I don't know, there was just something about it. I don't know. On October 10th, I watched The Ghostwriter, and I would give it a 9 out of 10. It was such a shocking surprise, and I actually really liked it. The screenplay was great. It did feel a little slow in the middle, but overall the score was amazing. I think it's by Alexander Desplat. I love his scores so much, and the cinematography was amazing. Overall, a really good watch, and just a really well done movie. Definitely very underrated. On October 16th, I watched Blood Simple, and I would probably give it an 8.8 out of 10. It was a really good movie, but a bit slow. I usually like more fast-paced, plot-heavy movies, but the cinematography and framing were perfect. The score was amazing, and the acting was incredible. I thought Frances McDormand was so good. She is literally my favorite actress, and I think she is amazing in everything she does. On October 22nd, I watched AI. I feel like I've been watching so many good movies for the first time this month. It's just been a really good movie month so far. I loved AI. I would say 9.5 out of 10. It was an experience in itself. Obviously, the cinematography was amazing. I thought the acting was amazing, such wholesome acting. Jude Law, oh my god, I love his character. Literally one of my favorite characters now. It was just overall amazing. I thought it was very well done. I don't know. It was just really good. On October 29th, I watched The Shining, and I'm gonna give it a 9.8 out of 10. Here's the thing.
I loved it so much. Every single aspect of it was amazing. I just hate horror movies so much. I am so scared. I am such a wimp. I'm sorry. But it was so good. Such a good movie. I understand the hype. I thought the entire cast was incredible. The production design was literally insane, and the cinematography to match was like gold, literal gold. And the score was so goddamn terrifying, but it was so good, and the camera work and just everything about this movie was so well done. I just can't give it a 10 out of 10 because I hate horror movies so much and I'm so scared of them, but it was honestly a masterpiece. Like, if you haven't seen this, please go watch it. On October 30th, I watched The Lady from Shanghai. I would give it a 9.3 out of 10. It was very different than what I expected it to be, but it had all the fun elements of a film noir, and it was so good. There's something about old movies, it just makes me feel like I'm at home. It's like very cozy, comfy, and it was a rainy day, so it just like felt right. I think Rita Hayworth is so good at playing the femme fatale character. There's just something so captivating about her, you know what I mean? I also think the cinematography was amazing, the lighting amazing. I think Orson Welles makes his movies just look really slick and really good. So overall, I thought it was great. And finally, I watched way too many episodes of Criminal Minds. I'm at the end of season 6 right now, and it's so good. I feel like I don't need to say anymore, but I've had a lot of work this month, so during the week I tend to not watch movies, and I'll just unwind by watching a few episodes. I like how I say unwind like it's literally a show about serial killers, but it is very good. Go watch Criminal Minds if you haven't seen it. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed, and let me know what movies I should watch next.